Yeah, I mean, this cast was pretty incredible. But I mean, good material tends to attract, really interesting actors. And I think having Janelle Monáe on board from the beginning, I think all the rest of us, I mean, I know about me, I was such a fan of her work and I felt like she was such an interesting poet and musician that I was just really excited to get to work with her. Yeah, it's interesting how when something when it's important material, there's sort of like it's like a trauma bond, where it's like without even ever having a lot of time spent together. I feel like this cast went deep down to the barracks so quickly that we just sort of formed this sort of intimacy, this trust, this understanding that felt like we had known each other for a really long time. Um, it just gives me a really the fact that this film was made, about 2 years ago, and it's being released during a time where we're experiencing like, the greatest social justice movement of our generation. Um, there's all these ties of like where police brutality, the roots of police brutality was sort of plantation owners. I mean, there's so many um, ties to this film that it actually gives me hope in knowing that as an artist, this is the work that matters in changing and shifting human consciousness, and through these different embodiment techniques of storytelling and witnessing, that we are able to form some sort of spiritual catharsis, because I think that's really been denied a lot of this, the people of this country, because we have never formed collective grief rituals. We have never, reparations now. I mean, there's so many things that need to happen that I feel like, because seeing how like Chris and Gerard could perceive of something and they're sort of channeling and writing this story that can be so important 2 years from now just shows me how divine and important the work of filmmaking really is,